Hey guys, so today I wanted to talk about money. This is something that has come into my office quite a bit. I've had couples coming into my office talking about how their different preferences around money, how to spend money, how to save money is really getting in the way of their relationship. And so when we're talking about money, we're not actually talking about money, we're talking about safety. So we each have a different way that we feel safe when it comes to money. And when our partner's idea of safety around money is different than ours, it can cause a lot of friction. So for example, if your partner likes to save money a lot, and just like doesn't feel good spending money, and you are someone who likes to spend money on experiences and who would rather spend money doing things and enjoying your life than putting everything into savings, you might find that you clash quite a bit. And it's important because what we spend our money on as a couple has an impact on us. And so I've had couples come into sessions with this concern, like, I just don't understand. Basically, the meaning that they make of it is, I just don't understand my partner. My partner doesn't care about doing things the way that I care about doing things, and that makes me think that they don't actually care about me. And so when we're talking about money, the most important thing, it's what we call a perpetual issue, because your attitudes and beliefs around money are not likely to change very quickly right away. And so you might find that you're having the same fight in year 1 of being together as you are in year 50 of being together, because you just have different values or lifestyle preferences when it comes to money. And so the goal is not to get on the exact same page when it comes to money. It's not, part of it is problem solving, but that's not the first goal. The first goal is really to understand each other and understand why you each feel the way that you do about money. So I will introduce to you the money story. Your money story is so important for your own life and also for your relationship, because if your money story and your partner's money story are very different, you're going to find that this is an area of tension in your relationship, and it could cause you to feel like your partner doesn't care about you. It could cause you to feel like your partner doesn't understand you, and overall just not good feelings when we feel like our partner is not on the same page with us about something as important to our lives as finances. So you start with your own understanding of your own money story. What is your money story? What this means is it's a really simple process, but it takes some doing. It takes a little bit of time. It takes a little bit of patience to really think about what your money story is. So you go back in time to your childhood. Now, a lot of the things that impact you in your current relationship actually started in your childhood, because when you are, 8 years and under, and when you're in your teenage years, that's a time where your brain is really developing quickly and you're creating a lot of belief systems. And so basically what you see happening in your life, and not only what you see happening, but the meaning that you make of it, is going to be really important to your idea of what life is all about, what money is all about, what it means, right? And so money is one of these things, but it's love, it's family, it's safety, it's all sorts of things that get kind of created, all sorts of beliefs that get created during that time. So we'll just stick with money for now. So you go back in time, you think about when you were a kid. What were your circumstances around money? And how did they change over time? And what were your parents or important people in your life, what did they say about money? So for example, I had a couple come in the other day where one person's money story was that their parents worked 16-hour days just to put food on the table. So money was hard to come by, and it was something that felt stressful. And so this person created their life, they cultivated a career that allowed them to make a lot of money, but they still had to work really hard. And now as an adult, they spend as much time as they can working, because their goal is to create so much money in a savings account that they don't have to worry about putting food on the table, right? And this person's partner, her story was that money really separated her from someone that she loved. One of her parents would spend tons of time just making money in order to make money, like they would say it was for her, but it really felt to her like it was just to get a bigger house and a nicer car. And there was a lot of perceived greed there. And so to her, money was something that separates you from the people that you love, and it's something that is really not something to be chased after. And so in their relationship, so for her, it was like money is important to live, but it's not something that I want to chase and chase and chase. And so in their relationship, when he would stay late at work in order to make more money to provide for them so that he could not worry about putting food on the table, she would say, "You're chasing money. You don't care about me. You only care about money," right? And to her, that felt really dangerous. So you can see how their money stories really impacted their relationship because they were at odds. And the thing is that when they first came in, they didn't realize that that's what was going on. She just thought, we have different values. He just cares more about money than he does about me. And he thought, she doesn't care enough about money. She doesn't care where we're going to live. She doesn't care how we're going to provide for our family. So when you get to the bottom of what your money story is and can compare and contrast it with your partner, you can see where the tension lies. And that's just step one. Of course, there's things that you can do in order to practically solve your problems, right, around money and try to get someone on the same page. But as a start, this is so important to see what your money story is. And also, if your partner is willing, to have them explore what their money story is, and then you guys can talk about it together. Even if your partner is not willing, if you just do it for yourself, if you just think about what's my money story. So what were the circumstances around money when I was growing up? Maybe I started off my life very wealthy. My family was wealthy and we lived in a big house and we never had to worry about anything. And then suddenly something happened and we had to downsize our house. I had to go from a private school to a public school. And so to me, money just seems very unstable. It doesn't feel safe. So how does that impact how I spend money today? How does that impact how I save money? How does that impact how safe I feel around money? Do I need a big savings account to feel safe? Do I need a lot of money coming in steadily to feel safe? Do I not feel safe with money at all, so I have to spend it as soon as I get it, right? So this is your money story, and it will really help you to see where some of the challenges are coming in your relationship and even just in your own relationship on your own with money. I hope that was helpful. Let me know in the comments below if you've thought about your money story, if there's like any surprises that came up when you were thinking about your money story, and also if your relationship has been impacted by finances and if this is kind of like a helpful exercise for you to do. I would love to hear from you. You can also message me on any of my socials. I'm a couples counselor and I have a practice in Burnaby, BC, so you can check me out at jennathorani.com.